Hey, good evening, everybody. This is Lugnut from Lugnuts LLC. I've been getting a rash of the same type of maintenance coming in lately. The customers coming in with the same issue. So I wanted to go ahead and do a video today for you guys and talk about something that could help prevent this. A lot of my customers have been coming in lately, whether they just bought a bike or four-wheeler, lawnmower, whatever it may be. Whether they just bought it or, hey, it's been sitting in my garage. I decided I wanted to ride it again. It's been sitting for a year, 2 years, 7 years, however long. Fuel gums up. All right. A lot of people have come to me saying, hey, it's been sitting in the garage. I had half tank of gas in it, yada, yada. That's the worst thing you can do for your vehicle. If you know you're not going to use your vehicle, whether it be a motorcycle, lawnmower, for 3 months, 6 months, a year, 3 years, if you know you're not going to be riding it or using it for a while, go ahead and store that fuel system properly. So I want to do a video today just to help educate everybody on how to properly do that. All right. So there's a couple of products out there on the market that you can get, fuel stabilizers, that if you know you're not going to be riding for a while using your lawnmower, even if it's for the wintertime, go ahead and stabilize your fuel system. It's not going to hurt it. And it prevents you from spending more money when you decide that you want to use it by bringing it to a mechanic to get it running again. So there's a few products out there. You got Sta-Bil storage. This is what I have used for years. Growing up, we used to dump this in the boat during the wintertime, lawnmowers, you name it. Lucas Oil makes an ethanol stabilizer. This one here is a Starbright Startron enzyme fuel treatment. They all do the same thing. Brand doesn't really matter. Just make sure that it's safe for all gasoline engines. All three of those products I just showed you are safe for both 2-stroke and 4-stroke engines. So you can dump it in your weed eater, your jet ski, your lawnmower, your motorcycle, your car, doesn't matter. So basically what you want to do is fill your tank up, pay attention to the instructions on how much of this to use. For example, the Sta-Bil, the bottle directions says to measure in small quantities. You fill it has a nice measuring stick on the bottle, both in ounces and in milliliters. So you want to pay attention to the instructions. 1 ounce treats up to 2.5 gallons. So if you have a 5-gallon tank, you're going to use 2 ounces of Sta-Bil. So you fill this up, measure out your 2 ounces. I think this one only goes to a half-ounce line right here. So fill it up to the half-ounce. You do that 4 times to make your 2 ounces for a 5-gallon tank. Dump that in there. Good to go. All right, so again, just pay attention because all the instructions are different. Like this one here, the 1 cap treats a half gallon. So 2-gallon tank, you got to fill that cap 4 times, dump them in there. The next thing you want to do, especially on these carbureted engines, is at the bottom of your fuel tank or somewhere near the fuel tank, you should have a fuel shutoff petcock. All right, you want to go ahead and turn that off. Just turn your fuel off so that it can't continue to drain. If something happens to the carburetor while it's in storage, that fuel's going to drain. It's going to flood the carburetor, flood your engine. You'll get fuel all over the floor. So go ahead and shut that off. That will keep your tank and the stabilizer you put in it secure. All right. The next thing you want to do is on your carburetors, and there's all different kinds out there. I have one, for example, here. This is off of a 4-wheeler I've been working on. That's why it's a little dirty here. You'll see I've replaced this one. Down here at the bottom of the carburetor is the bowl drain. All right. If you can access this, you want to drain the bowl. So go ahead and loosen that screw. Normally there's a hose attached to it right here that leads out to the bottom of the vehicle somewhere. Go ahead and just drain that. Open it up. Let it drain out till it's done. Go ahead and close it up so that no moisture or anything can get in there. You're good to go. If you can't access that screw, sometimes on the bottom there will be a bolt instead of the little screw here with the little drain nipple. Sometimes there'll be a bolt on the bottom. Just loosen that, take that bolt out, everything will drain out. If for some reason you can't get to that, you can't get it or get to it, you're not comfortable with it, once you shut your fuel petcock off on the fuel tank, go ahead and start your engine. Let it run until it dies. That means the carburetors are empty. All right. Once the carbs are empty, there's not enough fuel in there or not a lot of fuel in there to gum up real bad. So once you let new fuel in or the stabilized fuel in, everything's going to loosen up, and you should be able to run your vehicle come the next season or whenever you decide you want to use it again. If for some reason you're still absolutely just not comfortable with it, go ahead and bring it to a mechanic. I would be more than happy to help winterize it, store it for you, put it on a trailer, get it back to you so that you can put it away for the next season. Any other mechanics out there, go ahead and take it to them. If you're just absolutely not comfortable with it, can't figure it out, whatever, there's no problem in that. So again, just want to do this educational video for you guys, go over some of the products you can use. Again, Sta-Bil, this is one I've been using for years since I was a kid. There's a couple other products out there. You got Lucas Oil, you got this Starbright Startron here. Again, preference on which chemical you use. Just pay attention, make sure it's good for gas engines unless you have a diesel, but those shouldn't be sitting without their treatments. So just make sure you're getting the right product before you buy it. If you're in my local area or have any questions, feel free to look me up. My website is www.lugnuts.work. I'll also put a link on the video. Or feel free to reach out. I have a contact form on there. Even if you're not local, you want to give me a call, ask a couple questions, I'll be more than happy to help you out over the phone and walk you through whatever process you're trying to do. Have a great day.